All right, here we are with another fantastic day ahead of us in the gym. I'm trying to stay positive here because I feel pretty beat down today, and I hate it. Well, I mean, I hate it when I feel like this any day, but especially on leg day because leg day is always the day I lift the most, as most people should if you're training your legs right and consistently enough. For all you people out there that skip leg day and your bench press is almost as much as your squat, I'm looking at you. That is unacceptable. But yeah, whenever I come into a leg day feeling exhausted and run down, I'm even kind of wondering if I'm coming down with something because several people that I work with last week and the week before, I'm actually I haven't really clarified, but I'm actually thinking that they had a like the head flu and all that, and I'm wondering if I'm getting that because I'm getting body aches and my head is kind of pounding. But I don't want to dwell on that too much. I'm not gonna let it stop me today. So what I have planned today is kind of a set by set mirror image of last Wednesday's leg day. The only difference I might see, because I forgot to mention this last week, so a couple of days after, I did squats for the first time last Wednesday in months and months and months. And the next couple of days, it might have even been 3 days, that knee that's been bothering me in that same spot was pretty tender. And even today, to the touch, it's a little tender. It's a lot better today. But yeah, for 2 or 3 days after, it was very, very tender and unpleasant. So the plan is 3 sets here, go over to Smith machine if it's open, which I think it should be. Do 3 sets there. Now what I might have to do is it'll be set to set. Let's say I do a set with 4 plates on each side, just like last week, and my knee really starts bothering me. As much as I don't want to, I might have to go down to like 3 plates or something and try to do a couple more sets. And now don't get me wrong, if I can do all 3 sets with 4 plates on each side, just like last week, I will. But I'm gonna have to really pay attention to what my knee feels and how it responds. Um, like being able to squat again last week, I'm very optimistic about where I'm going to be in months and months to come. But I'm also very cautious because if I slip up, I could be right back to square one and make this knee injury worse, or like I said, right back to where it was, because it has gotten better. It's just been a very slow process. So yeah, I mean, and what I'm thinking actually might help. I don't want to, but normally I'll put those um, 2.5 pound plates under my heels, to kind of push my toes a little more to hit the quads more. But maybe doing that, kind of pushing me on my toes more, maybe that's actually aggravating the knee injury more. So today, I might not do that. I might just go completely flat footed, nothing under my heels, and see what happens. Um, yeah, so it's not ideal, but I can squat again. It's just today might have to be monitored, and we'll see how it goes. But I may have to dial the weight back. We'll just kind of see when I get to that point. But yep, let's do this first set here, and well, it won't tell me what I need to know on squats, but it'll give me an idea because if this knee is bad enough, like it was 2 months ago, yeah, I could still leg press, and it felt pretty good. But when this knee was really bad, I even felt it on this. So if I feel it again on this, that might tell me something. So, um, all right, let's do the first one. Okay. I've been kind of stuck at 14 reps here, which is fine. Um, sometimes it takes a while to break through. Now, if say another month or two from now, I'm not able to get 15 or whatever, then I may have to reevaluate. Um, well, let me kind of check myself there because I am cutting, and sometimes I forget that because it's been a while since I've cut. So actually, in a month or two, I might lose some reps. So that kind of it is what it is there with that. Um, but a good first set. Good first set. I felt a little. I mean, when I say little, I mean very minor tenderness in my knee. So I am a little apprehensive and kind of nervous to try these squats. But I'll give them a go. If I can do something over there, I want to do it. Like I said, even if I have to go a little lighter, I'll go slower at the reps or something. Um, but let's do these next two first, obviously, and then we'll go from there. How many reps before I lose each 45 on both sides here? What are your guys' guesses? I'm gonna say 7. Yeah, let's go with 7. Obviously, ideally, I wouldn't want them to come off at all, but you got to work with what you got, and that's just kind of how this goes over here. All right. Well, I think I got 10 or 11 reps before both fell off. So I would have lost that bet. All right. Whew. I ain't feeling too hot, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Okay. One more. One freaking more. Ah. Ah. You might have been able to tell, but I sped up the rest period between these two last sets. What I get? Barely 11 or something. Oh man. There is definitely beauty in the struggle. And am I struggling right now? And that's the thing, not everybody wants to see that beauty or experience it, because not only is there beauty, but there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, but that's what makes it beautiful. If you see it that way, and if you don't, well, I can assure you right now, getting your dream physique is going to be a lot harder than you think. You have to find it, and it can be different in, a different kind of beauty, I guess. And as I'm saying that, I'm kind of like, oh, well, not really. You just have to find it, because this is how I look at it. These 3 sets I just did were very uncomfortable. I don't feel my best today, not even close. My energy level's way down, probably because of cut, or because I'm getting sick too. So I'm starting to really think I am. But as soon as I'm done with this workout, it's gonna be so beautiful, such an awesome thing, because I'm gonna look back and be like, wow, even though I really didn't feel like it today, I pushed through. Each set was intense and worth something, worthwhile, So it may suck in the moment, but most things that are worth doing kind of do suck in the moment, So, all right, let me clean up all these 45s, and then we'll try to snag the Smith machine. It's open right now, but between now and the time I get over there, you never know what can happen. So let me help you shut up and try to get over there. All right, man. I'm a little apprehensive, guys. Not gonna lie to you. And I think it's a combination of one, you know, learning how my knee felt last week after I did these, and two, I'm just not feeling very great. So, these might kick my ass, honestly. They just very well might. But I'm still gonna give it a good crack here. Give it a good go. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, oh yeah, just like I said over there, it's gonna be a set to set thing. I'll do a set here, kind of see if I think another one's worth it. If it is to me, do another one, and then kind of the same thing. So, worst case scenario, I do a set and just be like, whoa, you know, I can't even do anymore. That's like, other than getting hurt, that's worst case scenario. Best case, I could do all three sets with this weight, each time. So if and I don't even like doing this. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Forget it. Let me just try to lock in here and do this first one, and we'll kind of go off that. Give me a minute after that. Even with how I feel, there's not many better feelings than when you surpass your expectations like I just did. That was 15 slow, steady reps. 16 is doable. I'd say like a 50-50 chance, which by far would be the best I ever did with this. And especially by far after doing 3 sets of leg press prior. So that's cool. That's a cool little way to kind of lift your spirits when you're not feeling the best. Okay, I can definitely do one more. Now, how I'm gonna feel after one more, we'll see. But definitely one more, and we'll see how I feel after that. All right. I think I only got 13 there. 2 less. But again, I don't like making excuses, but you have to kind of put everything in context with how I feel. It's not bad. If I was really feeling a little better and wanted to push for one more, I think I could have done it. But man, it would have been tough. And again, with how I feel, that'd have been a little risky. So, trying to be a little smart here. But I think I can do one more. It's going to be tough. But hell, that's why we're here, isn't it? It should be tough. If you're training, let me kind of be specific with legs. If you're training legs hard enough, a lot of intensity, you almost need to have someone to sit between sets. Because if you're going, like I said, full intensity with squats, leg press, hack squats, RDLs, any of that, like I said, you're going to usually lift the most amount of weight with your legs. And again, if you're going full intensity with a lot of weight like that, you got to have proper rest between. And if you kind of say, well, I train legs and I don't sit in between sets, I walk a lap or whatever you might do, I'm going to respond with saying, you're probably not training with enough intensity. Just flat out, you're not. Because full intensity here, full intensity on the leg press, I almost need to sit down, kind of recollect myself, catch my breath, give my legs a minute or two, just to get them ready for the next one. So, if you have to, do what I do here. Pull a bench over, or just find somewhere to sit, whatever. There's no shame in that at all. So, all right, one more, and then probably finish with leg curls, leg extensions, the usual. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. This is why it's important to breathe, because I even was trying to breathe really good, the best I could under the circumstances, and I still got lightheaded. You know what? Let's not even say anymore, because that was good. And dare I say again, even better than I thought. So let's go to do some leg curls. Period is shortened here on these sets, as well as they will be on the leg extensions, with the goal being not getting such high reps. So on that first set here, I did 18. If I could be somewhere down around 11, 12, 13-ish on this one, that'd be a little better. So I rested about a little over, probably almost a minute and a half by the time I'm done talking. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. We'll call that 12 and a half. Pretty much right where I wanted it. Cool. Now you guys can probably tell by the position of the camera what's coming next. I love the way the lighting looks over here. So get a few quad shots in here. Okay, let's go finish up the leg extensions. All right. If I can limp my way over to one of these freaking mirrors, we'll check the pump out. I don't know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. Feels like I have Bambi legs, as I like to call them. All right. Fuck. Man, I feel like a baby deer trying to walk for the first freaking time. Hence why I said I feel like I have Bambi legs right now. Which is awesome, but it sucks too. It's a fair trade-off if you ask me, though, to get huge, massive legs. I'll take it. All right, let's check it out. All right, guys, I am done. Now comes the tough part of trying to do 25 minutes on the bike with jello legs. And I'm almost out of water to add on top of it. Well, there's two ways I can approach it. I can sit here and keep complaining, or go do it. Because I know it has to be done. And it needs to be done. So, let's go with option 2. Let's go to there and fucking knock this out.